What is up, Swoo Crew? We're back with two more boxes of Jump to Lightspeed to open up for you from Jaff Comics in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Reminder, all cards that we pulled in today's opening will be available on Jaff's TCG Player. You can get that in the description. There'll be a link, or you can head to jaffcomics.com. If you go about halfway down the homepage, you will find a link to the TCG Player, or you can head in store. And again, that's Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. All right, so two boxes Jump to Lightspeed. That's 48 packs in total. Let's get it going. All right, Cavs. Rogue Class Starfighter, Hyperspace. And the Invincible for our Legendary to start it off. A 6/6 for 6 in Cunning ability. If you control a unique Separatist card, this unit costs 1 less to play. When you deploy a leader, you may return a non-leader unit that costs 3 or less to its owner's hand. So that extra action would be a 6/6 for 6, and then the Hopeful Volunteer foil. So 1 pack, 1 Legendary. It's pretty good start there. Let's hopefully that continues. All right, let's get into a Poe pack. Ooh, we got Wedge. A General Draven for our rare here. When played on attack, create X-Wing token 2/5 for 5. And a Sith Trooper foil. Had the first draft for Jump to Lightspeed over at Jaff Comics last night. I think everybody had a really good time. You got 3 packs, of course, and a Carbonite pack as well to round out your deck. I think everybody really enjoyed that setup. Had a lot of fun. You got a Corporate Defense Shuttle for a rare. It's 2 for 3/5. This unit can't attack. Repair, heal 3 damage from a unit or base. Foil. Play something like you, Lauren, on that Corporate Defense Shuttle, make it a Sentinel. Rose. Phoenix Squadron A-Wing Hyperspace. Von Riggs TIE Interceptor. Tactical Heavy Bomber for our rare. And our foil is a Sabine's Masterpiece. What a nice foil to get. Pretty cool card. On attack, if you control blue unit, green unit, red unit, or cunning unit, they all have different actions here. Heal damage, give an experience token, deal 1 damage, or exhaust ready resource, and those all stack. So if you're playing a fun Spectre Hera deck and you've got a lot of different colors, you can really reap those benefits for sure in terms of variety. I've been seeing a lot of different Hera decks lately with Lake Country. Pretty cool. Vader. Dilapidated Ski Speeder. Sigurian Starhopper. Rogue Class Starfighter. Massassi Tactical Officer. Academy Graduate. MC-30 Assault Frigate. ATDP Occupier. CR-90 Relief Runner. Air Superiority. Face Off. Page Tico. Boshek. And the Starhawk Legendary Ambush. While paying costs, you pay half as many resources round up. It's a 6/9 for 9. Pretty cool card. In terms of like paying the cost, that can be smuggling costs as well. It's a pretty popular Lando deck where you're trying to get Endless Legions out for 8. Pretty good card there for 9. And a TIE Ambush Squadron foil. Nice start so far. 2 legendaries already, and what's that, 4 packs? Yeah, pretty good. Let's keep it going. Akbar. Omnicrom Strike Craft. Hyperspace. It's a trap for a rare. If an opponent controls more space units than you, ready each space unit you control and sweep the area. Uncommon foil. Now, speaking of the draft over at Jeff, I know that there is a chaos draft in the works where we're going to do a pack from each set for the draft. So that should be pretty fun, getting to mix up everything. So definitely be on the lookout for that and sign up when you can. See, we've got a hyperspace foil here in the back. A Snap Wexley for a rare with a First Order Stormtrooper. Hyperspace foil. Pretty nice looking. Really like such simple art. Rose teacup. The IG-2000 Overwhelm. When played, deal 1 damage to each of up to 3 units, 3/4 for 4. Just a really good static card, and you get the Overwhelm plus that when played, action. It's great against token decks, great to finish out people, great in Django, of course. Be able to exhaust everybody, so a really nice card. And a Houndstooth, one of the starter deck cards, or the Spotlight deck cards. So 4/3 for 3. While attacking an exhausted unit that didn't enter play this phase, this unit deals combat damage before the defender. So its own little action of shoot first, which is pretty nice. And the foil too. I guess those special card or the spotlight cards are only available in foil in the regular boxes. Page Deco. Or sorry, Rose Deco. Not Page Deco. No Page Deco leader yet. Red Squadron, Y-Wing, Hyperspace. Captain Tarkin, Gold Leader. R2-D2, Hyperspace. Pretty nice looking. Close the Shield Gate rare. Choose a base the next time damage will be dealt to this phase. Prevent that damage. And an Annihilator. Foil Legendary. Nice pull. When played, when defeated, you may defeat an enemy unit. If you do, search its controller's deck and hand for each card with that unit's name and discard them. I believe that is just the name as well. It's not the sub name there. So something like Falcon, that would take any Falcons that you have in the deck in totality. So pretty strong card. Hans as well. A lot of repeats of those types of leaders, Bobas, that type of thing. So or Vaders, even where they have a lot of the name cards. I believe that would get rid of all of them. So that was a great pack. Legendary, foil, rare, R2, hyperspace. It's been a really good box so far. And we're not even halfway. We got Rio Durant. Ooh, I know who that is, which is good. We're doing well with Legendary so far. It seems we were going to have a Hondo coming up. Yeah, Hondo Inaka Legendary. Shielded on attack, you may take control of a non-pilot upgrade on a unit attached to a different eligible unit. 3/5 for 4 in double blue. And a Commence Patrol. Uncommon foil. Oh, sorry about that. So Katano, rare. When played, an opponent discards a card from their hand. If it's a unit, you may exhaust a unit. 3/5 for 4. And a shoot down foil. Been saying I think this is better than the legendary from last set. I think this is pretty useful. And the art's cooler. And that's what really matters. Eject for a rare. Dagger Squadron Pilot foil. Alright. We're just about halfway through here. Trench. Punch It. Indoctrinated Conscript. Diversion. Dagger Squadron Pilot Hyperspace. Fight Fire with Fire. Red Squadron X-Wing. TIE Ambush Squadron. Piercing Shot. Munificent Frigate. Apology accepted. Decimator of Dissonance. Allegiant General Pride. Hyperspace. Rare. And we've got an IG-88. Another rare. Let's see if we can get the elusive triple rare. Now, the Kajimi Patrollers. Foil. Can't complain. Luke. Eager Escort Fighter, Hyperspace. That was the double Eager Escort Fighter, huh? Super Heavy Ion Cannon, rare. Attached to a capital ship or a transport unit. Attached unit gains on attack. You may exhaust a non-leader unit defending the player controllers. If you do, deal indirect damage equal to its player power to that player. Rare. And you get a 0+3 as well. And Von Reg's TIE Interceptor, uncommon foil. L337. So kind of the reverse of Luke here with this one. So if it dies in the ground unit, then it can become a pilot. While Luke's the opposite. If it's a pilot, it can become a ground unit. And then a Trench Run foil, rare. Trench Run's a really cool card. For one, attack with a fighter unit. For this attack, it gets +4 and gains on attack. Discard 2 cards from the defending player's deck. Deal unpreventable damage equal to the difference in the discarded card's cost to that unit. So you want to be playing this in Kaz. Be able to minimize those downsides. But either way, getting that +4 for 1. If you already know that your unit's going to die, pretty nice. And really cool art there too. Droid Missile Platform, Hyperspace. Boba Fett, rare. And a Torpedo Barrage, foil. So, Boba, 5/5/4, or a pilot for 2. When played as an upgrade, you may deal 1 damage to a unit. If attached unit is a transfer, you may deal 2 damage instead. You get 2/3 on that. Boba is available in the weekly play packs as well, so cheapens it a bit in terms of the excitement on pulling it, but still a pretty cool card, to say the least. How do you guys feel about that in terms of them including these kind of they have the Han Legendary in the OP packs, and they've now got the Boba Rare. All right. Looks like we got a Hyperspace foil peeking there in the back. Chamsumdula, Heartless Tactics. Another Chamsumdula. Hyperspace on that one. They hate that chip. For one, opponent creates 2 fighter tokens and readies them, then play a vehicle from your hand. It costs 3 less. A Phoenix Squadron A-Wing, Hyperspace Foil. Nice little pack. I think it's been a pretty good box so far. Let's see what we got left here. This box here, we got 7 left here. Wedge, Chopper Base, Sultan Spacer, Techno Union Transport, Swarming Vulture Droid, Black Squadron Scout Wing, Covering the Wing, Veteran Fleet Officer, Shoot Down, Fleet Interdictor, MC-30 Assault Frigate, Sweep the Area, Clone Comet Squadron, Red 5, Pantoran Starship Thief, and a U-Wing Leader Uncommon Foil. Alrighty. 6 packs left in this box. So far, so good. Yark Yeager, Dengar, Director Krennic, and a Neenum for a rare with a Harrison Dula foil. So there's some pilots there at the end. Five more packs here. Ventress, City in the Clouds, Black Squadron, B-Wing, Hopeful Volunteer, Skyway Cloud Car, Coordinated Front, Omnicron Strike Craft, Homestead Militia, Special Forces TIE Fighter, Landing Shuttle, Prepare for Takeoff, Banshee, Yark Yeager, General Hux, There Is No Escape, and a Cloaked Star Viper foil. Choose up to 3 units. Those units lose all abilities and can't gain abilities for this round. I do like that art a lot. In terms of Vader just looking down at you. Alrighty. Let's keep going. Monreg. Barrel Roll. Dilapidated Ski Speeder. Torpedo Barrage. Diversion. Hyperspace. Twin Laser Turret. Interceptor Ace. Resupply Carrier. Orbiting K-Wing. Repair. U-Wing Lander. Shuttle ST-149. Wingman Victor 2. Cassian Andor 4 are rare. It's Pilot 3-4. Piloting for 2. Attach unit gains on attack. Discard a card from the defender player's deck. If that card costs 3 or less, draw a card. You get 1-3 when he's a pilot. And the Millennium Falcon Hyperspace foil of the Spotlight card. That is a nice looking card. Millennium Falcon going through the asteroids there. That's a nice looking card. I like the Spotlight cards being in there. You don't necessarily have to buy the full decks if you don't feel like it. You can still get the cards. All right. Admiral Haldo, Hyperspace. I do think that the Spotlight decks this time around, though, were really fun and really well matched up against each other. Not that they aren't normally, but Han's bit with the odds is really fun. And a Home 1 Legendary with a Crackshot V-Wing foil. If an opponent controls 3 or more space units, this unit costs 3 less to play. It's a 7-8 with Ambush for 9, so you can get that out for 6. If they've got 3 units out, everybody playing all these space and token units in space, pretty nice. Yeah, I thought the Spotlight decks were really well put together this time. Han's odd cost bit is really fun, and the indirect damage for Boba in that kind of setting feels pretty strong as well. So I think they're pretty well matched up, and I think they're fun to play. That's what matters in those decks. Felt more like when we got to play Vader and Luke for the first time this go around, comparably to some of the other ones. In the heat of battle, rare. Each unit gains Sentinel and loses Saboteur for this phase. Red Squadron X-Wing foil. All right, 1 pack left here in box 1, and then we'll move to box 2. Last pack magic In box 1, let's say. No showcase. Get a Luke. Looks like there might be a hyperspace foil in the back. Dilapidated Ski Speeder hyperspace. Shuttle ST-149, the Banshee, Ewing Lander uncommon hyperspace, a Darth Vader legendary, and a prototype TIE Advanced. Nice little end there to the pack, or to the box there. Again, the Vader pilot unit, always fun. Attach unit gains on attack. You may deal 1 damage to a unit. If a unit is defeated this way, you may deal 1 damage to a unit or base. It's +3/+3 for 3 onto any vehicle. You pop him on the prototype TIE Advanced, and you get a 7/6 on research turn 4. So, pretty good. Alrighty. That wraps up box number 1. Let's open up box number 2 and see if we can't do even better. I'm calling my shot here. Rose Tico Showcase coming up. We got Darth Vader, City in the Clouds, Swarming Volter Droid, Diversion, Attack Run, Special Forces Psi Fighter, Landing Shuttle, Prepare for Takeoff, Twin Laser Turret, Interceptor Ace, Resupply Carrier, Director Krennic, Commence Patrol, Wingman Victor 2, Aratus for a rare, and a General Draven rare. Double rare pack with foil. Very nice. Ratus 8/6 for 7. While you control another resistance card, this unit gains Sentinel. When defeated, deal damage equal to this unit's power to an enemy unit. It's kind of nice for the 7. And if it does get defeated and you have another resistance card out, they have to attack into it because it's a Sentinel, and then you get to probably blow up something else that they have out there. So nice card. Though if it is a Sentinel, they got to deal 6 damage to it. I feel like you're probably getting rid of most of what they have. But it is a nice insurance policy if they've got a pretty beefy space board built up. No showcase, but we got the Rose, I was thinking. Cloak Star Viper Hyperspace. Dengar, Silver Angel, Blue Leader, and an Admiral Yularen. When played, choose Grit, restore 1 Sentinel or Shielded. While this unit is in play, give each friendly vehicle unit this chosen keyword. So I was saying about that 3/5 that can attack earlier. You can pop Yularen, put Sentinel, and then you got on 2, or I guess on 3, you've got a 5 health Sentinel and a Swarming Vulture Droid foil. Vader, Thieves Palace, Dedicated Wingman, Death Space Skirmisher, Flanking Fang Fighter, System Shock, Omicron Strike Craft, Clone Pilot, Occupier Siege Tank, Royal Security Fighter, Prepare for Takeoff, In-Depth Crimson Zon, War Juggernaut, Page Deco, They Hate That Ship, and X-34 Land Speeder foil. They Hate That Ship is great art too. And Falcon flying away. Nice little pack. Alrighty, let's keep it going. Thrawn, Sassy Temple, Coordinated Front, Barrel Roll, Dilapidated Ski Speeder, Torpedo Barrage, Orbiting K-Wing, Repair, TIE Ambush Squadron, supporting ETA-2, Red Squadron X-Wing, BB-8, Shuttle ST-149, the Banshee, and a Devastator Legendary. You assign all indirect damage you deal to your opponents. When played, deal 4 indirect damage to each opponent. It's 9/6 for 8. Just a bomb. Legendary. One of the nicer ones in the set. And for our foil, we get an Academy Graduate. Very nice. A lot of utility in those Boba decks, being able to assign all of that indirect damage towards the ends of games, kind of gives you that reach. You have a lot of that indirect damage, and suddenly, it becomes reach, because you can put it directly to base with you controlling it. So, pretty nice card, and it's pretty beefy. Can stick around for sure. It's a trap, rare, and they hate that chip, rare foil. We keep getting that hate that chip. I hadn't pulled any of those before this, so very nice. Wedge Hyperspace, TIE Bomber, Dagger Squadron Pilot, Evasive Maneuver, Echo Base Engineer Hyperspace, Mist Hunter, Timely Reinforcements, Chams and Duel, Cat and Mouse for a rare. Exhaust enemy unit. If you do, ready a friendly unit in the same arena with power equal to or less than that enemy unit for 3, and a Piercing Shot. Foil. Admiral Haldo, Chopper Base, Electromagnetic Pulse, Solston Spacer, Techno Union Transport, Swarming Vulture Droid, Fleet Interdictor, MC-30 Assault Frigate, Assassin Tactical Officer, Outer Rim Outlaws, Adept Arc 170, Trace, Martez, Anakin Skywalker, Fet's Fire Spray, Hyperspace. Nice looking card. IG-88, rare, and a Leia Organa, foil. Alrighty. Let's keep it going. Drop the whole pack there. I don't know what order they're in now, but we're going to find out, huh? Rose Tico, Black Squadron. Looks like we got a Hyperspace foil. Pink Squadron, L337 said there's our rare First Order TIE Fighter Hyperspace foil. And we'll round out the pack here. Sith Trooper, Kimgola, Heavy Fighter, Corellian Freighter, Red Squadron, My Wing, Academy Graduate, Focus Fire, Determined Recruit, Out the Airlock, and a Captain Phasma. Admiral Akbar, Feed Palace, Republic Y-Wing, Flanking Fang Fighter, Corporate Light Cruiser, MC-30 Assault Frigate Hyperspace, Eager Escort Fighter, First Order Stormtrooper, CR-90, Resistance Blue Squadron, Prototype TIE Advance, Sweep the Area, Leia Organa, the Mandalorian, and a Boba Fett, and a Fett's Fire Spray. Nice little synergy there. And we're getting Fett's Fire Sprays out the wazoo. Pop Boba right on there. When played on attack, deal 1 indirect damage to a player. If you control Boba Fett as a unit, upgrade, or leader, deal 2 indirect damage instead. Put that right there. Or, sorry. Put that right there. Very flavorful pack. Admiral Trench Hyperspace. Veteran Fleet Officer Hyperspace. Another Veteran Fleet Officer. Face Off Mando, Grim Valor, a Neenum again, and a Landing Shuttle foil. Alright, we're about halfway through on this last box here. Let's see if we can't pick it up with something really sweet. Black 1 rare. While this unit is upgraded, it gets +1/0 on attack. If you control Poe Dameron as a unit upgrade or leader, you may deal 1 damage to a unit. Pop Poe on here, and you're really doing something. And a Gold Leader uncommon foil. Victor Leader, rare, hyperspace. Each other friendly space unit gets +1/+1, 2/4 for 3 in Command Villainy. In the heat of battle for our rare. And a no glory only results Hyperspace foil. We did it, folks. The triple rare pack. Love seeing it. Wish it would happen a bit more. All right, let's see how much we got left here. We've got 4, 8, is that 12? Got packs falling down. Captain Phasma, Sassy Temple, TIE Dagger Vanguard, Independent Smuggler, Quasar TIE, Onyx Squadron Brute, All Wings Report in, ATDP Occupier, Echo Base Engineer, Air Superiority, Droid Missile Platform, Grim Valor, Wingman Victor 3, Decimator of Dissidents, Snap Wexley, and a retrofitted Airspeeder foil. Massage Hyperspace. Powerful Pain, Depth Crimson Dawn, Dornian Gunship, a Sedan Nithano rare, and a Techno Union Transport foil. Thrawn, Feed Palace, Swarming Vulture Droid, Guerrilla Soldier, Resistance X-Wing, Landing Shuttle, Jimmy Patrollers, Twin Laser Turret, Perimeter ATRT, Dorsal Turret, Sporting AT-AT2, Monarch TIE Interceptor, Silver Angel, Rafa Martez, and for a rare/legendary, Phantom 2 rare, and a Fireball. Foil. I hope that is now all stuck in your head like it is on mine. Fireball. Can't pull the card without doing it. Determined Recruit Hyperspace. Red Leader. Face Off. Page Tico. And for a rare legendary, Luke Skywalker. Nice rare to pull. So opposite of L337, if this upgrade would be defeated, you may instead move him to the ground arena as a unit and exhaust him. So, when he dies as a pilot, becomes the ground unit. All Wings Report in common foil. Luke Skywalker, Moy Isley, Death Space Skirmisher, Attack Run, Contract Jump Master, Swarming Vulture Droid, Jasper Commando, First Order TIE Fighter, Koyorgan Turn, Dakar Cargo Frigate, Bunker Defender, Captain Tarkin, Astromech Pilot, Yark Yeager, Hyperspace, and a Trench Run for a rare, and a Phantom 2 foil rare. Nice little pack. I feel like we're light on the legendary so far on this one, but maybe in the back here. Flying Fang Fighter, Hyperspace. And for a rare or legendary, a Hondo Inaka. Ask and you shall receive. You get your legendaries when you start complaining. And a Corellian Freighter foil. That's all you gotta do, complain. That goes for a lot of things in life. Just start complaining. Not a Jaff Comics that you're not allowed to complain. Coordinated Front Hyperspace. Jam Communications for our rare. Look at an opponent's hand and discard an event from it. And a War Juggernaut foil. All right, we got 5 packs left here in this opening. Let's see if we can't pull something special. We can get that to focus as well. Let's see, we got 5 left. Let's start with the only Poe pack left. We got a Von Reg, Hyperspace, Rogue Class Starfighter, Republic Y-Wing, Quasar TIE Character, Torpedo Barrage, Hyperspace. For a rare legendary, we got Unity of Purpose Legendary. I just been seeing a lot of Captain Rex decks here. For each friendly unit with a different name, give each unit you control +1/+1 for this phase. Sorry. It is a double command for 6 legendary. And an Onyx Squadron Brute Hyperspace foil. Nice pack. Again, start complaining. You know, we started complaining. We got 2 legendaries in a row. That's all I'm saying. Major Von Reg. A Lake Country rare base. And a TIE Bomber foil. All right, 3 packs left. Let's go with this R2 pack. Lando. Lightspeed Assault for our rare. And a Fight Fire with Fire foil. All right, let's double up on these R2 packs, and we'll save the Falcon pack for last. First Order Stormtrooper Hyperspace. I think we're going to get one more legendary. Got a feeling. Dengar. And a Home 1 legendary. See, we started complaining, and 3 in the last 6. That's a nice card to pull in a Kim Gola Heavy Fighter foil. All right, and last pack coming up. Let's see if we can't get some last pack magic. No showcase. All right, Silver Angel Hyperspace. We'll take a look at our foil first. We've got Dept Arc 170 foil. And for our rare or legendary, we got a Tam Rivora rare. All right. Well, good set of boxes there. I think we got some pretty nice pulls. Nothing too crazy, but that is the name of the game. If you want any of these singles that we pulled here today, head to JAF Comics, whether that's in store or at the TCG Player link in the description. Or if you go to jaffcomics.com and head halfway down the homepage, you will find the TCG Player link. Until next time, guys, we got 2 more boxes of Jump to Lightspeed to open, and I don't know what's coming next. But for now, peace out.